The roads were really bad coming over from Denver today. Another spring snowstorm in the Rockies. One thing that really drives me nuts are these guys that drive like bats out of hell. Sure, they might have 4x4, but I'll tell you what, it takes the same four wheels to stop as any other vehicle. So while they might have a little more traction, it's a disaster when they hit black ice. And there's a lot of black ice. Right now, late in the afternoon, is a perfect time for black ice to form because the water is melted on the highway, the wind kind of blows over it, and then it turns to black ice, and it becomes really, really dangerous. It got so bad for me that I could barely see out of my window. I was peeking through a little teeny ray in my window, and the rest of the window was obscured. And because it was I-70, there just was no place to pull over through the Eisenhower Tunnel area. There just isn't any way you can pull over. There is no roadside, there's nothing. So you have to keep going with all that stuff on your windshields and your windshield wipers caking up. It's quite a challenge. I love living in the van life, and winter is becoming one of my favorite seasons. It's the most spectacular time in the mountains because the snow outlines all of the mountain peaks. But it's also one of the most dangerous times, and it's something that I'm always constantly aware of. And in some winter driving I enjoy, other winter driving, boy, I leave it. In fact, there are many days in which I just stay cuddled up in my van because I don't want to make that nasty trip over to Denver through some horrible conditions. Often I-70 will close. Many people don't know this who don't travel this route frequently, but I-70 closes all the time during heavy winter snowstorms. And they have the traction law. You have to have the right tires. I do, fortunately. But I don't have chains, and chains probably would help quite a bit. But this is all part of living in the van. If you're going to live in a van, you have to be prepared that there are going to be times when the weather isn't doing exactly what you want it to do, and when the driving conditions are very challenging. And if you drive as many miles as I do every year, you get used to it and you slow down. Slow down. For God's sake, slow down. Just take it easy. You're going to get there maybe 10 minutes late or something, but you're going to get there alive. I can't tell you how many vehicles I passed that were off the road and the State Patrol and all their red lights because somebody was driving too fast, not paying the right attention. And sometimes it's not a matter of paying attention. You can be a great driver, but if you hit black ice, you're gonna go flying. And if you're really lucky, you'll just wreck your own car. And if you're not, you'll take out a few on the way to the side of the road. So be careful is my advice to those who come to the high country and don't really understand the effects of this kind of weather. It's very dangerous, and sometimes you just have to use your head about when to drive and when not to drive, and of course always how fast you drive. Well, this is Tim Paynter. If you like what you see, please follow along. We're gonna have a lot more adventures. I'm trying to vlog more frequently, although I was sick recently and that really put me down, and I still have it. Still coughing up junk, and this is now almost 4 weeks after I initially contracted the illness. It was just a nasty, nasty little bug. You don't want it. Trust me, you don't want it, but a lot of people are getting it. It seems to be very, very contagious. So good luck to all of you, and I got a lot of great suggestions. I want to thank you all for those great suggestions about what to do when I get sick next time, because they all have merit. Turmeric, try turmeric. That's the best advice. Well, this is Tim Paynter, and we'll see you soon. Be sure to like and share and do all those wonderful things, and send me your videos too, because I love to see other people out there. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye.